Sean Barker here with Coach's Corner, and today we're talking all about progressing and the perfect push-ups, okay? Now, if you haven't been doing them, the only way to get better is to do them and to do them properly, okay? I'm going to cover some progression tips in the next few minutes to make sure you get a great, really upper body but total body workout without any equipment, and the push-up is a long-lived classic for a reason. Now, a couple tips. You can play with body weight positioning from the floor. You can play with body weight positioning from an elevated surface. So from the floor, if you have no equipment and you're progressing a push-up from the floor, here's what I like to do. Hands underneath the chest and shoulders. Make sure your palms are really screwed into the floor. Okay, so from a front position, it's not like this. It is elbow crooks, that slight rotation. It's like you're trying to twist your palms into the floor, and your fingers should be pointing straight ahead, and they should be open. You want to distribute the weight off your wrists by having big hands, okay? So really get those hands shoulder width apart, fingers pointing straight ahead, palms screwed into the floor. Now level one, the knees are back behind the hips, okay? And the key is the elbows don't drift out to the side. Again, I'll show it from the front, because this is the biggest mistake people make. They go loose hands, and sometimes they're all twisted, and they do this. Okay? That is putting a lot of stress on your shoulder, the rotator cuff. Now, we want to make sure our elbows come slightly in, not out here, not rubbing the sides. You want some daylight underneath your armpits, 45-degree angle as you push. So you can get that feel of that position before you even get on the floor. Okay? Like this. Not like this, not like this. Okay, from the side, the elbows and upper arms, they're going to come slightly behind the upper back. Now, you get that upper body in a nice position. Level one, knees are far back behind the hips, toes are on the floor, we're not crossing legs, okay, because your abs are tight. You're going to lower your upper body down, keeping the elbows pointing back and slightly out. Chest touches the floor, push up, lock it out. Think about spreading your shoulder blades apart at the top, okay? So level two, body weight only. We're going to get you on your toes, but you don't have to push up from the bottom position, okay? We're going to focus on getting stronger from top to bottom first, from your toes, before you progress to pushing up from your toes, okay? Because it's all about really training your total body stability and your core to maintain this position first. So push-up plank position now, high hands, shoulder blades are spread apart. You're focusing on that same position. Take a few seconds to lower down, then drop to your knees and push back up from your knees to lock at your upper arms. Okay, I'll show it one more time. You want to focus on getting to at least a nice 5-second lower from your toes, drop to your knees and push back up. Once that becomes easy, you try for your first push-up, even if it's at a half range of motion first, okay? Good alignment, upper body, get that tension in the lower legs, lock out your upper thighs, kneecaps are sort of drawn to the upper thighs, squeezing your glutes tight, lowering down, 1, 2, 3, and then push back up and feel that lockout. Really spread those shoulder blades apart. Most people shortchange it, and that also creates shoulder tightness, okay? So that alone is some body weight only floor-based push-up progressions you could do from knees, lowering only from the toes, and then eventually maybe a half range of motion down, pushing back up, getting the full range of motion, and then adding repetitions and even more progressions from there, okay? You can also elevate your upper body from like a high couch, a countertop, if you're really starting off and you have some extra weight you want to lose, okay? Sean Barker signing off from Coach's Corner. We'll see you next time.